This app is my favorite.
My favorite app on the iPhone is Tweety. Is the Twitter application, and the reason it's my favorite app is because I use Twitter quite a bit, and it's a very easy to use application. Actually, I haven't tried others. As just based upon recommendations, I just use it, and I don't want to try something. I don't want to try anything else.
And this app must be invented.
If you use the iPhone, you don't get a very good sense of which is the app you're using the most. So whether I'm using my Facebook or my Tweety, it would be interesting to see if there's an app which can tell me during the course of my day how I spend my time. Sort of some kind of analytics, which tells me where I spend most of my time. And sort of extending the notion is if I can upload this information and somebody can recommend apps based upon what my usage is. I know sort of I might use Tweety like 15 or 20% of the time, or I might use my browser or my Gmail for some amount of time, but there's no sort of analytics that I can get which would tell me. So that would be sort of one app which would be interesting, at least to me.
A day without my smartphone is?
A day without my app, it would be terrible. It's something that I use to communicate with people, with my wife, with my colleagues, check my email. I think I can get around without it, but it would be difficult. It's a part of sort of a lot of people's life, and it's part of my life to have my phone or iPhone with me.
This app once saved my day.
I don't know. Probably an email would be an app which, or Gmail, for example, or the Google app. As an app, that's the closest I can think of as an app which would save my day in terms of finding directions. Or I can't think of a good example. Maybe that's the best example.
This is what I spend on apps per month.
I would say negligible. I probably have spent a total of I think less than $10 on the apps I've bought. I bought Tweety, and I've bought I think a piano app, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty miserly in terms of apps. In terms of spending on apps, yeah.
Oh, okay. These apps I take to bed.
So the app I wanted to take to bed is an app to read books. So I have the Stanza app. I have bought a few books, but I have not had a chance to read them. That would be the app I would use. I usually end up working on my laptop in the evening or at night. I don't use my phone when I go to bed. But if I were to use something, it would be like Stanza or Kindle to read a book.